Time to escape this creepy castle.
The window looks out onto the island far below. Through it, you see that the bricks of the castle might provide some footholds if you are inclined to go climbing.
I am inclined.
Seeing no other possible escape route, you climb onto the ledge and carefully lower yourself outside, hoping to find a decent foothold. It is a long way down.
Oh, what do I do here? Do I just move carefully? Alright, this does look like a challenge where you move carefully. I'm guessing I don't touch the vines, otherwise I die. Which is a little silly. You'd think that touching the vines would make it easier.
Suddenly, you hear a swishing noise in your ear.
No!
It's joined by two others. You instinctively try to brush whatever it is away, but in doing so, lose your hold on the bricks and fall backwards.
That's bad.
Time slows as you fall, and your world turns black.
So was I too slow?
I saw you, I knew it was true. There's a love between us won't be torn in two. Once wakes from sleep, a smile and speak. An open a door forevermore.
Wow. Is this not the death scene? I thought that was a death scene, but it looks like I get a little musical number. Wow.
Our guest has awoken, my love.
Ah, good evening, dear king. I do not believe we have been properly introduced. I am Count Kaldor, former lord of the realm of Colima. May I present my wife, Countess Lavidia?
A pleasure to see you again.
In gratitude to you for alerting me to my wife's grave condition, I took the liberty of preparing you a dish. I thought you might be hungry after your harrowing adventure at my window. You will forgive us if we do not join you. Our tastes differ from yours. Do they not, my darling?
You shudder to think what different tastes actually means, but for some reason you note that you can no longer hear any rats squeaking in the distance.
Indeed, so much to become accustomed to.
You shall have all the time that the world has to share to grow accustomed to such things. Well, perhaps 30 years. Should the father locate the item by then, there might not be enough world left for anyone afterwards.
As this father, to do is why you frequently went abroad, always with that cloak of yours?
Most certainly. But I think that my affiliation with him and his association has come to a close. My obligations to them took me away from my beloved too often. I do not wish to repeat that mistake.
You are forgiven, my love.
Their attention, which seemed to have wavered momentarily, now redirects back to you.
Yeah, why were they talking about this father person? Could we get more information on that?
What to do with this one?
What were you going to do with him?
Kill him. I had quite clear instructions from Hagatha, who had apparently received them from the father himself.
But if you are not, as you say, affiliated with his association anymore,
They both share a knowing smile.
tell us, King Graham, why are you here in Colima?
You take a deep breath, trying to ignore the fact that you are the only one capable of doing so, and relate your story of the vision in the magic mirror and your quest to find the 3 gems of nature. The Count and Countess exchange cryptic smiles.
Romancing the stones.
Indeed.
Obviously, that was a private joke, as you did not understand it.
What's the name of the game? That's the joke.
So you search
It's also
for the
a
one
reference
with
to a
which
movie.
you would share the rest of your life. On that I cannot fault you, nor on your intentions here. Therefore, I can forgive the trespassing. However, there is the matter of the dark gem you wish to remove from my castle.
Can you just take
I
it back?
place a deal before you. I am looking for a magnificent sapphire-encrusted tiara. It is a valuable family heirloom and has been on this estate for centuries. This castle and its estate are old, though. It could be virtually anywhere, in any number of hiding places. I suspect there are many that even I am not aware of. I wish to present this tiara to my wife as a gift to commemorate the eternity we shall spend together. If you can find it and bring it to me before sunrise, then I will give you the gem you seek and your freedom.
You nod, unable to believe that you have virtually been ushered away from death's door just so you can run an errand for a couple of vampires. You do not want to think about the consequences if you fail to meet the deadline.
Okay, so can I move again? Can I?
An entire smorgasbord adorns the tabletop. It sits upon an elegant blood-red tablecloth. The Countess is a slender lady who bears some resemblance to the elderly woman she once was. A black velvet gown graces her figure and makes her appear genuinely regal. Like the Count, her skin is chalk white and her lips are blood red. 8 chairs have been placed around the table. You have a hard time imagining a joyous company of people celebrating in this cold room. The Count is a tall, fearsome-looking...
Okay, so what do I do now? So the puzzle is I need to find some sort of gem somewhere.
There is a leg of ham.
Who do I grab it?
You take the ham from the dining table.
Oh man, how did I know I was gonna have to grab one of the foods?
You seem to have lost your...
Yeah, imagine if I'd grabbed the wrong food. That would have been bad. Okay, so we need to find some sort of special tiara. I didn't see anything like that. Maybe one of the rooms has changed. Has this changed?
You peer in. There is nothing else.
Darn. Okay. Well, I don't have the gem anymore, do I? Yeah, he took the gem back from me. Alright. Oh, there's a rat.
A raised... There is a...
I was trying to grab the rat, but... I guess I can't. I hope I don't fall off these stairs. Yeah, that looks really dangerous. Like, how is that not falling off the stairs when Graham totally fell off I'm on the pathway to the castle, touching those things. Ugh, yuck.
This is just a small storage room.
Can I?
Just walk there.
I tried walking there, and you said, "Oh, there's nothing inside. You don't need to worry about that room." Narrator. Can I go out the front door, or is that still considered locked because I don't have the crucifix anymore? Oh, hey! Okay, the doors are not... I mean, the doors are open. Good. Let's just check out the other rooms. No.
You see a young woman sitting on the dusty floor. She has a book in her lap entitled Little Red Riding Hood.
I wish I could read this story.
I can read it to you.
A young woman sits on the dusty floor. She is reading, or trying to read, a book entitled Little Red Riding Hood. Aside from the pictures, she does not appear to be comprehending the content at all.
Please tell me this is not Possum. This woman looks a little bit older than Possum.
Whatever do they say?
The book tells the story of a young girl who met a wolf in the forest.
The young woman's head snaps up. Her black eyes drill into your own. You gasp as you realize you are looking at yet another vampire. Just how many has the count made tonight? The young woman's lips transform from hungry to, fortunately, pleasant recognition.
So you are the guest of my grandfather's house. I was hoping I would meet you again.
The woman is startlingly beautiful, but in an eerie, unnatural way. You find yourself unable to speak for a moment. She does look somewhat familiar, but from where?
Oh, my handsome gentleman does not recognize me?
Should I?
You remember the basket, the soup?
With a start, you recognize the young woman. She's grown and matured considerably since you last saw her. The little girl, Possum, has been transformed completely into this. She has traded her small ruby cloak for a dazzling satin robe of the same color.
Are you unhappy with my appearance?
No, it's just that you have me at a disadvantage. I do not know your real name.
Anastasia.
A beautiful name.
Yes, 'twas one of the few things my parents left me before they died. They're probably buried somewhere on this island, as a matter of fact. What do you seek here?
You explain your so far unsuccessful attempt to locate the tiara. The young woman looks thoughtful for a moment, then suddenly snaps her fingers. A discarded pile of books shift aside from the floor, and a single black book is revealed underneath. She appraises the black book with indignant incomprehension, then holds it out towards you. You take the book from Anastasia's hand.
I do not suppose that has anything to do with it, but it must be about something important.
Poor Anastasia. Now she's a vampire. Oh, she was so nice and helpful. Now she's just dead.
How do you feel about what the Count has done to you?
I am not sure. I suppose I should be grateful.
Grateful?
Yes. If he had left me as I was, I would have faced the same danger that claimed the lives of my parents. The murderers hunt my family still. We will not be completely safe until they are gone. At least I now need not fear anything that prowls by night.
True enough. And if you can avoid daylight altogether for the rest of eternity, you will be fine.
So, what murderers? Who killed your parents and why? This seems like very important backstory. And I don't understand, like, she's a vampire, but why is she now suddenly just like a gorgeous adult woman? Why did that happen?
You have nothing else to say to Anastasia right now.
Feels like the artwork people just wanted to draw a gorgeous woman and decided, nope, she's not a little kid anymore. I'm like, come on, guys.
Some children's storybook.
Ooh, what are they?
You don't have time to... You only have a short amount of time to locate...
Okay.
You only have...
She is very much focused on children's storybooks.
This black book is entitled Sleepy Hollow. It feels lighter than its size would suggest.
Maybe it's empty on the inside.
You open the book and are surprised to discover not pages, but a hollowed-out section in which sits a silver key. The key's handle resembles the shape of a sleeping child. There also appears to be something written on the back cover of the book.
Well, I solved that puzzle. Sleepy Hollow. It's an open thing. Let's read it.
In the hollow, you can see that the inside back cover has been written on. Some words have been scrawled onto the paper. They are faded, but still mostly legible.
If treasure you seek, dear to my heart, Tales of Fiction is where you must start. First find the beauty with Stepsisters 2. Okay, that's Cinderella. Then visit the huts that the big bad wolf blew. The girl with no flock will usher her away to the old man who spins gold out of hay. Okay, those are all nursery rhymes. Fairy tales. The two star-crossed lovers shall be your last guide. They'll lead you to riches that pirates did hide. What you earnestly seek shall now truly be yours. Though get it part wrong, and you'll be greeted by Mars.
The writing scrawled on the back cover reads, If treasure you seek, dear to my heart, tales of fiction is where you must start. Find first the beauty with stepsisters too.
Cinderella.
Then visit the huts that the big bad wolf blew.
Three Little
The girl with
Pigs.
no flock will usher your way to the little
Little
old
Bo
man
Peep.
who spins gold out of hay.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Those two star-crossed lovers shall be your last guide. They'll lead you to riches that pirates did hide.
Treasure
What you earnestly
Island?
seek shall now truly be yours, though get it part wrong, and you'll be greeted by Mars.
So where are the books?
Fiction and fair. Fiction and... These books pertain to the... This bookcase appears to recount...
Huh.
This would appear... This would... It is a collection of fiction and fairy tale books are strewn all over the floor.
Okay, I've got to do something with the books in this correct order.
The book contains instructions, but instructions pertaining to what, I wonder?
Read it to me.
You do so.
Why, it's the bookcase, silly. It tells you how you'd find a book from there. You have to simply follow the directions. I am sure you will figure it out.
What is Mars?
What is Moz?
It will not bother me, seeing as how I am not at all appetizing to him. You, on the other hand, would be precisely his cup of tea.
Anastasia's face lights up suddenly.
If you want, I can make you like me. That way, you'd be safe.
It would have sounded to you like a generous, innocent suggestion from a sweet girl if it did not involve large losses of essential bodily fluids on your part. You politely decline the offer.
Honestly, I think she would have been interesting as a little girl vampire. Seriously.
You have nothing.
Rather than having her just be like Morticia Adams.
This would appear to be.
Okay,
This would have.
so how do I play
These
with
books.
the
This book. It is a
the books?
fiction and.
Like, these are the books
You
I
only
need.
have a short. You don't have time to. You don't have.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing, game? Like, you want me to solve a puzzle with the books by pressing the books in the correct order, and you're not letting me interact with any of the books, and this is just making me very mad. Alright.
In the hollow, you can see that the writing. Fiction and. Fiction. This is a grand old private fiction.
Like, how do I know
Fiction.
which books
This is a
are the correct
some-
ones?
Some children.
Yes?
You don't have. Some children.
Can I not talk to her?
You have nothing. Fiction and. These books pertain to the.
Okay.
This bookcase appears. This would have.
Classic
This
fiction.
would've- It is a collection. Presumably.
I don't know what to do here. Maybe I just need to go somewhere else in the library, in this area, and I'll find books. No, and I'm not climbing back down there again. And I don't think there's anywhere outside that I can mess around with, really. Because it feels like that would be asking for instant death. Because like last time I was in this area, it was death, right? I don't think I'm protected anymore. Okay, maybe I am protected here. Let's talk to this guy then.
The boatman.
Okay, never mind. What am I supposed to use the key for? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Clearly, it's a library puzzle, and I'm just having trouble actually starting the puzzle, because I need the fairy tale books, and they're all on the
Hello
ground,
again,
but I can't
Graham.
mess with them.
fiction, and you only have.
Like, the game
You
is
only-
refusing to let
you
me
only have
touch
a-
these
you
books,
don't-
even though that's clearly... Maybe I'm supposed to, like, use this on the books to start the puzzle?
You can't. She knows what it is. You can't.
Ah...